Thank you very much. As to date, we have over $217 billion in terms of the crypto market currency cap. Okay, but the problem with that is we have only two main activities. One is the ICOs, two is speculation. It's really time to change this, as we have seen many of the crypto community losing their bank accounts, but they do want to spend. Hi, my name is Anson, and I'm the CEO and CTO of BlkPay, an integrated payment system for consumers and merchants. Right now, in this particular time zone, we have most of the crypto activity right here in this space. We have in Singapore being the third largest ICO hub, as well as China, Japan, Korea being very large trading hubs as well in the crypto space. However, we have a big problem. For many, many years already, many companies have tried to ask the merchants to try and accept crypto, but the biggest problem is volatility. And because of volatility, this is the place that it's very hard for them to cross the chasm to use it. For example, if I'm a merchant today, I do not want to lose any money, the money that I want to accept, I don't want it to lose 20% the next day or even 50% the day after, for example. This is where we're trying to bring BlkPay into the picture to the mainstream. As you will see later, we have a price lock feature, as well as leveraging on the startup that were already in production, CoinPip, to do bank transfers all over the world. First feature we have is the normal payments, where we have a sticker, have a QR code, you can scan to know the details, and then you basically choose which crypto you want, and after that, you can just pay right on your phone. Second is the online feature as well. Similar online, where you have many cryptocurrencies you can choose from. We even support Bitcoin, Ether, USDT, and then the multiple stable coins inside in this as well. Scan the QR code and then make the payment. Thirdly, this is one of the most important features where it's missing in nearly all wallets. One of the reasons why people aren't spending is because there aren't incentives. We have a team that are getting in merchants with the incentives onto the wallet, so it gives the incentives for consumers to spend. Fourthly, and the final feature for the first phase is making every merchant a dropshipper. Basically, every merchant becomes a facilitator for cryptos. For example, we have a consumer that wants to buy $50 worth of Bitcoin. They can go to the merchant, merchant facilitates it, BlkPay then settles the payment straight with the consumer. Because as we know, most merchants will have no clue about cryptocurrencies, but they would like to make extra income on the side. So the income will be split between BlkPay as well as the merchant. So as we can see, right now in the ecosystem, we have wallets and we have payment providers, payment services in the crypto space, but no one is actually doing an ecosystem that allows consumers to get the incentives and merchants to actually withdraw the cash that they've earned straight into their bank account. So the proprietary lock system includes different hedges as well as the derivatives that we have in the crypto market and the number of stablecoins we're starting to use to actually lock the value, and then have the platform CoinPip, which is also my startup, that we will then send the bank transfer straight to the bank account of the merchant. Okay, so linking to consumers and merchants, first year free of acquisition will be fee-free for the merchants. Some of the merchants that we have on board on this product. And one of the main things, as I've said, is we have this payment thing is not new. Everybody is trying to push the crypto space into the mainstream for spending. But the main point, the problem is actually the merchants unable to really fully accept. Yes, we do have merchants that accept crypto, but they are crypto lovers. But how many of them are crypto lovers as merchants today? However, merchants today do know there's a very big crypto market that they want to take advantage of, but they do not want to take the volatility. And also have, after the revenue is done, BlkPay will then send the transfers through CoinPip into the bank accounts. So here's the team. The team has worked with me for quite a while in many different projects, as well as CoinPip as well. We're in the banking space, fintech, marketplaces, and so on. And the tech team has been with me for the past 3.5 years doing different blockchain projects. So here's our product roadmap right now. By the end of this quarter, we will have the beta. Quarter one, we will have 200 merchants, and by the end of the year, we will have around 5,000. So BlkPay is raising just a normal seed round, not doing ICO. But since this is a pitch fest, I might as well just come and show. Okay, so we have main three purposes is for liquidity, quicken the product development as well as the sales and marketing, which will be playing the big part. So right now we're only on the second week and we have raised $250,000. And by the end of, on track to raise the 1.5 as we are going to close the funding round in end of November. So what we're trying to do finally is the right time to do a system where crypto people would like to spend in the real world. Okay, we have seen so many people that want to spend but have to convert via OTC, or when they do want to convert, lose their bank accounts. Why not have it sent straight to the merchants? So please, support BlkPay means supporting the crypto community. I do have a demo afterwards on my phone. If you'd like to see, please come to see me afterwards. Thank you.
Thanks, Anson. Do you have a payment processor license for this?
Payment processing license in Singapore. There's, for example, this is what we're starting off. The SPF is for companies that are holding Sing dollars, okay, in exchange for the money. So, for example, GrabPay, you give them Sing dollars, they give you Grab credits. But for our payment system, we're not holding money. We're actually brokering, giving them the cryptos themselves. So we did speak to the regulators here, because stored value, we're not actually storing value for them. It's actually their own. So this is the part where later on regulators might need to close the loop on, because we're not in custodian of their money.
But that's like saying Visa is not in custodian of the money, right?
Sorry?
That's like saying Visa is not custodian of money. You're a payment processor. You're not
Visa
custodian.
Coming soon, in this region, will be getting a license afterwards. Right now, even the PayPal and them, they actually don't have a license here. Okay, but we're just starting off right now. But definitely, once the license comes up, we will need to get them if we are within the net. Yes. Anyone else?
On your competitive slide, you compared to 10x, Monaco, and BitPay. One thing that was kind of inaccurate on there was that BitPay also has a QR code payment system for both online and offline.
Okay, so must be a slide. Okay, so okay, that one needs to change. Sorry about that. Yep. They have online, offline. Yes, they have the same. Yep. But the difference is actually the bank transfer at the back. Because right now, even they say 33 countries, you still need to be transferred from the US bank account straight into the account of the user, of the merchant.
Okay, but the QR code part would be quite similar to what BitPay has.
The QR code is actually, we're not here trying to change the behavior, because everyone is used to using QR codes now. It's not something new. It's more like we're taking all the different things that are already around to be put into this product. So we're not, unlike the other, the startup pitches doing a new product, we're actually seeing what elements are good that actually makes the product work. Yeah.
I think that this feature you support the USDT is a bit 10x and other wallet services can copy very easily. So what is the entry barrier you can make from other competitors?
So in fact, the barrier to entry isn't in the tech, as we said, because they're all elements out here. It's more like the sales and marketing team that already have experienced people from the payment space. They already have the network of merchants. Once they're in, basically one of them that's in the team, they will basically just need to execute the whole group of merchants, and then they can put this up. Because when in the online space, because even CoinPip did a Bitcoin payment processor before, when going organically, you're not going to build it very quick. Unless you have the funds to buy out all the different salespeople that you know that will be part of you, that is where the edge is, not in the tech. The tech is basically all around. It's basically a sales and marketing.
Yeah, I have a question. If your competitive advantage is something like a business development or payment, I think in Singapore, maybe locally you have such kind of advantage, but cryptocurrency is an international community. how can you expand your capability to other culture or other country?
So basically, the most important part would be how to get people to onboard in the different countries, how they do it the same way how, for example, Alipay, WeChat Pay go and do the hustling to the different countries, right? So this team, how it was formed was because of all the network of the salespeople that's involved here. So it's through the networks that they already have, the international networks, that we're going to expand that way. So again, focusing, it's more on the people network that we already have to expand the sales. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Any more questions?
Well, yeah, last question. So before this slide, you're learning the liquidity and reserves after fundraising, right? So how to manage the asset if the liquidity gone away? So how to do that?
Okay, so this is only to start off. So for example, every single merchant, if they want to use the drop shipping feature, they will need to transfer the cash either through a bank or if they have other cryptos equivalent into the account. So basically, once they have the amount, then they can start drop shipping the cryptos. So if they put in $2,000 worth, then they can drop ship $2,000 worth. So basically, the merchants they know that their $2,000 will earn the extra 2% for a week, for example. Yeah, so this is just only seed liquidity. Basically, when the system runs, it will be a liquidity from the merchants.